For this project, we'll be using 3 different argon devices and 3 different sensors, which are a soil moisture sensor, a light intensity sensor, and a water level sensor. This device, which controls the soil moisture sensor and a micro servo motor, will blink once every time the light sensor takes a reading, and will blink 3 times every time the water level sensor reads a low value. So this is the way it works right now. So right now I can check the moisture with sending a message. If I send a message that says check, it will check the moisture that I have there, which is 3,430. But if I take the sensor out and check it again, if I send the message, you will now check that is 0, which in this case it will trigger an action to send me a message which says the plant needs water. And now I can send a message back telling to water my plant. This will activate and water will be sent from there.
This is the light sensor module for the houseplant monitor project. As you can see, this module's circuitry is fairly simple. There is a particle argon for programmable data collection and cloud connection, connected to a BH1750 light intensity sensor. And this part of the project will take light measurements for like ambient light exposure for the houseplants, and we'll send it to a ThingSpeak live grapher. As you can see, in a dimly lit room, it will measure about 800 lux. In indirect sunlight, it will get about 4,000, and then in direct sunlight, like it is now, it'll get around 8,000 lux. This module also has the functionality of blinking this LED when the other modules are functioning, just to confirm the functioning of the other modules. And that concludes this part of the project.
This part of the project measures the water levels in a storage tank for the plant. So here we see an empty cup. It does not have water in it and the LED is turned off. But if I pour in some water, the sensors sense that and the LED turns on. So this sensor is just generic wires, and it works because water is conductive. And we could see that by tilting the water away from the sensors. And that causes the LED to turn off. And if I tilt it back in, the LED turns on. And when I tilt it away, the LED turns off and it sends a message to the other argons over here that there's no water, and it sends a message to the user telling them to refill the cup. And that concludes this part of the project.